How's it going, guys? It's FabDab17. Welcome to the 10th episode of my Master League with PSG on Pro Evolution Soccer 2018. And if you haven't checked out previous episodes, I recommend you check them out before checking out this episode. And you know, we was on a really good winning streak up until we lost against Lyon, and we're currently sitting in 4th, which is still not great, but things have improved. And since the signing of Lukaku, things have. I feel like the team's gelled a lot more, but we've still got room for improvement, and we can't really afford too much slip-ups if we want to somehow win this league still, and if we want to somehow beat Real Madrid. But I think the Real Madrid's actually coming up quite shortly, so I'm going to show you the schedule before we get into this now. So we'll go straight to the schedule. Right, so today's episode, as usual, we've got 4 matches, 2 live comp, 2 post-country games. We've got Nice, Lille, Nantes and Monaco. So we've got Monaco again, and in the next episode we've got Real Madrid, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed to never miss an episode. So I'm thinking the 2 live matches are going to be Nice, then we're going to do the Lille game and Nantes game post commentary, and then to finish things off we're going to go live commentary of the Monaco game. So, and then the next episode, Real Madrid. So if you guys are excited for this, make sure to smash that thumbs up button, like, comment, subscribe, put notifications on for your chance to feature them at the beginning of my videos, and being a part of the notification squad. So without further ado, let's get into this Nice game now, and it's going to be a very tough game. Nice have got good players like Balotelli and stuff, so I'm not expecting an easy game. Let's crack on with it. Getting into the first game of the episode now against Nice, and this is line decided to go with. Got Cavani and Lukaku partnering together up front, and decided to put Neymar as a cam. I feel like he's performed better as a cam so far than he has done striker. And so there's Nice's team. Obviously, they've got big man Mario Balotelli up front. And Schneider's actually only 75 rated these days. And he was a really, really good player back in the day. But he's declined a bit. But he's still a player we need to watch out for. He's actually Nice's captain as well. And Balotelli, I feel like Balotelli's still got the potential to be like a European giant club. And it's always been his attitude that's let him down, I think, in the past. So he's a player we know we really need to watch out for in this game now. So without further ado, let's get into this game. Hopefully get off to a good start this episode. Let's do it. Right, Lukaku's got the ball. Right, I'm going to take the free kick. It's about 27 metres out. So it's a decent, you know, it's a decent chance. Still haven't scored a free kick this game though, so I'm not very confident. Now it's going to take the free kick. Oh! It's on target for a change. It actually didn't hit the wall. That's what I always usually do. So, you know, it's progress. It's progress in the free kicks. But what's not progress? It's still 0-0. Oh no, don't lose the ball there. Why would you? Don't lose the ball. That's the worst place to lose the ball, is like there. And Walters made Nice go 1-0 up. Oh. Our own fault. Why did we lose the ball in the worst position? I'm watching a replay and this is absolutely terrible defending. Right. So we have the ball here and it's the touch. It is the touch that's let him down. A touch makes him lose the possession of the ball in the worst possible area. And that touch was horrible. I don't even know if it's my fault him doing such a bad touch. I don't know. It might be, it might not be. But we're 1-0 behind. It's not ideal, and 35 minutes gone. We need to not only get a goal, I want 2 goals now. We need to. A draw's not good enough against Nice. We need to get the win. Kurzawa. Come on. Here's Lukaku. Through to Cavani. That's a good ball. Come on. Someone support. Someone get in the box. Get in the box. Lukaku. Yes. What a finish. Who was that? It's Neymar. What a finish. I thought the chance was over when Lukaku missed the header. But Neymar was right behind him. He finished off with a beautiful volley. Let's watch that again. Right, so I was literally shouting here to support. There was no one in the box, but waited a bit longer to cross it in. Lukaku misses the header, but don't worry, Neymar is behind to volley it home. We're back level now, 1-0. We're back in this game. Oh, Lukaku's won the ball straight. No, we can't get 2 goals before half time from losing. Cavani! Oh, Cavani! And again, Cavani! It's offside. It's offside. Oh, no, it's not. It's not offside. What? What has just gone on? It's an own goal. I literally have no idea what's just went on. Like, right, so we scored a goal with Neymar, and straight from kickoff, we won the ball back, crossed it in there. Cavani should have scored. Crossed it in again, and it actually doesn't hit Cavani's head. It hits the defender's head and goes into the back of the net. And we've literally changed this half around in a space of 2 minutes of PES time, which is absolutely crazy. Instead of going 1-0 behind at the break, we're now 2-1 up. This is madness. So we're at half time now, and I can't believe we're actually winning this now. We were 1-0 behind in 44th minute. So it's been quite an even game. Both teams had many chances. They've had more possession. We've had 2 more shots, but same amount of target. Very even game. And we know we're 2-1 up now, but we cannot be affording to just defend this game. We need to make sure we try and get another goal to get the win. No, 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 no. Balotelli, stop it. Mario. But what on earth? Mario does what Mario wants to do. I am done. That's the second overhead kick goal we conceded this series. Why? That is ridiculous. Absolutely shocked with that. Look at this. Crosses it in. It's from the angle as well. It's not just a standard overhead kick. That is a ridiculous overhead kick. Look at the angle he gets that overhead kick from. Mario Balotelli, son. Why always him, guys? Why always him? Right, we're back level. What a game this has been. What a first match this has been. And we need to get another goal if we want to win this game at least. Alright, here's Kazawa. Crosses it in. Romelu Lukaku has made it 3-2 straight from the kickoff. This game, what on earth is this game? It's literally kickoff from conceding an equaliser from kickoff. We go and score again. It's crazy. I'm gonna defend that. I don't care. We've conceded from kickoff and scored from kickoff. We need to defend just for a little bit to get this kickoff goal out the window, and then if it gets to like near the 70th minute, we're gonna have to just hold this lead and defend it. It's been such a crazy game. Like anything can happen. Come on, yes, there we go. Full time, and what a way to start off this episode with a 3-2 win. Such a crazy game, literally back and forth. We went 1-0 behind and somehow we managed to score 2 goals in 2 minutes, and then beginning of the second half, Balotelli scored a screamer of overhead kick and then we just responded instantly. What a crazy game, and that Balotelli goal was unreal, absolutely unreal. That is a good way to start off this episode, and it's good that we scraped the win in the end. Let's look at the stats now. Right, so the stats. It was a very, very even game. It could have went either way, and luckily we just scraped the win. So it's even in possession. We just had 2 more shots. Same amount of shots on target. They made a lot more passes than us. We must have ran a lot with the ball, and because we've got the same possession, but they've made more passes. But the man of the match goes to Romelu Lukaku. I think, did Lukaku get a goal and maybe assist or 2? I'm not too sure, but fantastic performance by the team. Maybe defence was, a few areas we needed to improve, but we can improve on that. And the other scores now, I want Monaco have won. That's not a good start. We want teams to drop points. Marseille, drop points, please. Yes, Marseille lost against Lyon. So Marseille dropped 3 points, but Lyon were in front of us. So they're still going to be in front of us. And we're still probably going to be in 4th. We're 1 point off Lyon. We are 6 points off Monaco and 7 points off Marseille. So it's still we can still turn this around despite losing to Lyon in the last episode. So, very good start to the episode. We're going to have 2 post-commentary games coming up for you guys now, and hopefully they're a bit more chilled than that game. We can get a comfortable win, because that was stressful, that game. So, just let's get into this. Let's get into these 2 post-commentary games. So we're getting into the second match of the episode, and the first post-commentary game. We're facing Lille, and you can see here I'm adjusting my lineup. I decided to put Mbappe up front with Lukaku, Neymar's cam, Draxler come on because his hour is up. And this is the general team. I actually faced Lille recently in the cup as well, and I won 3-1, I believe. It was quite a tough game, so I knew it wasn't going to be easy. And so in the 14th minute here, the ball goes out wide to Lukaku. Lukaku crosses it and it heads it, Mbappe straight to the keeper. And we just couldn't pick up the scraps, and very close to going 1-0 up there. And we're into 40th minute, just before half time now, waiting for the pass. Pass it to Mbappe, and Mbappe finishes off really nicely, and it puts us 1-0 up, and it's always a position you want to be in, going 1-0 up just before the half time. And 42nd minute, Kylian Mbappe, he's done very good for us. and he's still so young. And you know, you would like bringing Lukaku in, you worry for like Mbappe's playing time, but he's playing a lot of minutes still, I can tell you guys, and he's actually a great impact sub as well, so he makes a massive influence in the game regardless who's on the bench or he's starting, and he's getting plenty of playing time anyway. But just before half-time as well, I was just saying it was good going 1-0 at half-time, but they somehow managed to squeeze a goal in the 45th plus 1 added minute, right before half-time, like last kick of the game. They equalised, and right back to square one going into the second half now. It was 1-0, and it was a decent goal by him, but there was probably things we could have done to have prevented it, and it was a very good finish, but we shouldn't have let him in the position to score like that in the first place. And 1-1, a bit worrying times, and it was in nearly the 70th minute, and I was starting to worry at this point. And Lukaku there shoots, and the keeper's positioning was absolutely shocking for that, but we will not complain. 70th minute, and I thought we was heading to a 1-1 draw, but Lukaku does the goods, he gets the goal, and we are 2-1 up. And it was, you know, it was with his weaker foot and the keeping's position. And if you look at this again, if we go back to Lukaku here, shoots, and I feel like the keeper was pushed too far forward off his line a bit. I'm not too sure. I'm not a keeper expert, but it didn't look like the right positioning. And they have a chance straight after, and thank goodness we have Oblak. What a solid save that is. And it actually finishes 2-1 full time. Good 3 points in the bag, and that is 2 matches where we scraped the win. And, you know, if we want to do well, if we want to win titles, we want to win cups and stuff, we need to scrape wins, even when we're not playing the best we can play. And the other team are playing very well, and that's what we're starting to do, and we're starting to get them results. We did slowly edge the game as well in the stats and stuff like that. So things were good. Neymar got a man of the match. 2 wins out of 2 in this episode. Things are looking good. Let's have a look at the other results in the league. And Marseille actually dropped points. That's exactly what we needed. Drew 0-0 with Nice. And Lyon won 3-0 against Montpellier. Monaco won, so, you know, at least one team dropped points to Marseille, and they're actually not top anymore. It's Monaco at top of the table, who we're actually facing Monaco last match of this episode. So that's going to be interesting, so stay tuned for that. So we're actually getting closer, you know, considering where we were originally, we're actually getting a lot closer. And so we're going into the 3rd match of the episode now against Nantes. I feel like I've pronounced that wrong, so apologies if I have. But we are getting closer to the top of the table, considering how far behind we were. And, you know, since we changed the formation, since we brought Lukaku in, things are completely different. So much more confident with the team. And I feel like we had to get this confidence going into, you know, the match against Real Madrid eventually coming if we want any chance of the Champions League as well. And we're in the 7th minute now, and Lukaku's there. He should have scored. It hits the post with his weaker foot. And it was raining on the day, and you can see Lukaku was sliding around everywhere. I'm not sure how bad his balance is, because he seems to slide around constantly when it's raining. I'm not sure why. But we're into the 51st minute, and nothing really happened that first half. Lukaku's through a goal. Can he redeem himself? He can redeem himself. It goes 1-0 up. Romelu Lukaku. He has, you know, not surprised us. He has done bits for our team, and we expected that. We know what he's capable of. Lukaku scores goals. He's strong. And look here. Prime example is why he's strong. He shrugged the defender off the ball. Went one-on-one, and as cool as you like, made it 1-0. 56th minute now, and they've got a chance. It's a good save by Oblak, keeps it at 1-0. And so we want actually to get a few goals and, you know, not make it a tight scrap this time. It'll be nice. Cavani goes through 65th minute, makes it exactly that, 2-0. And I feel a bit comfortable for the first time in this episode. I actually feel like we've got a bit of breathing room, as long as we don't do anything stupid, obviously. And 89th minute, it is pretty much GG now. And a good save by the keeper from Mbappe's header. We pick the ball back and cross it in. Cavani, and it is deflected out. So we get a corner from that, 91st minute. And you know what? We make it 3-0. Why not? Cavani yet again with another goal. And Cavani, he's done very well for us. And, you know, all the critics aside, Cavani, he got criticised. And fairly right, he should have done at the beginning. But he's made up for it. And he's still performing, even though Lukaku's competition for him up front. And not necessarily competition, actually. Sometimes they play with each other up front. But good win. 3-0, 3 wins of the episode. Exactly what we needed going into the last game of the episode against the toughest team, arguably in the league, other than obviously ourselves, Monaco. And we hadn't actually beat Monaco at all, so it'll be nice to turn that record straight and actually beat Monaco. We need to beat them, I feel like, if we want to win the league, because Monaco are right up there at the top of the league. So let's have a look at the scores to see if Monaco and other teams did win. Bear in mind this match was actually the quarterfinals of the Cup, so it's not going to affect the league, but we want to see if the other teams won. Marseille won, Monaco actually got beat. So going into the semi-finals now, there's Nice, PSG, Marseille and Toulouse, and we are actually going to face, drum roll, Toulouse. So if Monaco did win that, we would end up facing Monaco, but fortunately for us, we're playing Toulouse, and that's going to be an interesting semi-final. You know what as well? Semi-final actually very close to the final and winning the competition, and it could be the first bit of silverware for the series. And you know, at the beginning of this series, I said the aim is to win trophies. You know, because it's one season with PSG, I want to win as much as I can. So that means every single competition I want to win, even like the ones people don't consider like the League or the Champions League. I still want to win them badly, but yeah, like now we need to concentrate back in League and the Monaco game. We're in fine form, 3 wins out of 3, 2 in the league, 1 in the cup, sorry. And we need to win this to give us a bit of confidence as well going into Real Madrid game. So without further ado, let's do this. So we're back now then, 2 post-commentary games, and we won them both. And the first one was, not an easy win. And in the second one, it was 0-0 at half-time, but in the second half, we blew them apart a bit, won 3-0. So all in all, this episode's been a really good episode so far. We had 3 matches, and we scraped past 2 opponents, so we're doing well to scrape out the results. But look at our schedule coming up. The last game of this episode, we've got Monaco at home. We've actually beat us every single time we've faced them in this series so far, which is, we need to get a record straight against Monaco, so that's what we're going to try and do. But 3 days after, we've got Real Madrid in the Champions League at the beginning of the next episode, so it's a very big, important few matches coming up. So we're getting into the last game and the most important game of the episode now against Monaco, and I feel like this is going to be a huge game changer and who's going to win this league title. I'm not saying it's between just us and Monaco, but it's going to affect, that's one thing's for sure, it's going to affect the title massively. And I feel like if we want to win this league, we have to beat Monaco right here, right now, and we've failed to do so far in this series, and I feel like that's got to change. So I've adjusted my lineup, and this is the lineup I've decided to go against the Monaco, and I had to really think about it. I put Cavani and Lukaku up front because I feel like they are so good up front together, so strong, so powerful, and so deadly with their finishing. Neymar Cam, Draxler is the centre mid, he's 80 rated still as a centre mid, and his arrow's going up. Di Maria's on, and Ferrati. It's quite an attacking team, but I feel like we have to go for it against Monaco, and Monaco's team, it's a few surprises in there, but every time we've played Monaco, it's been a few surprises, and they've always actually surprised us in the match and beat us. So I'm not really going to pay too much attention to the team. I know there's some players I'm a bit confused why they haven't played, like Fabinho and Balde, who's 84 rated, but we know that no matter what team they throw against us, they can end up beating us. So it's such an important game. We need to get the win. Let's get the win. Come on. Neymar. Oh, God, just get the shot from the way. Just cross it into Neymar again, and it's just wide. Oh, I think that was Neymar who took the shot in the end, but it was a very good shot. If he was on target, it's probably going in, I think, because of the pace of it. No, they're so deadly from the wing. They're so deadly from the wing, Monaco. Just, oh my days, so close to going in front. I noticed Monaco, every time we face them, they're really good at cutting inside from the wing, and it's so hard to get the ball off their wingers. It is crazy difficult, and they were close to going 1-0 up there. Both teams have had chances. Oh, come on. Come on, Verratti. Back to Lukaku. Lukaku, finish it. Oh, he's in the post. No, that's not what we wanted. So close to going 1-0 up, and it's been such a tense game so far. Lukaku was so close. It's half time, it's 0-0, and this has been such a tense game so far. Chances for either side, and either side could be winning. I feel like we've had slightly the better chances, I'd say, but it's quite nervy, I would say, this game, and it's a lot riding in this game. We need to kind of win this. I feel like if we win this, we're right back in the title race. It's such an important game. That's why it's probably so tense. There's so much in the line. Let's get into the second half. We really need to find this goal. No, don't cross it in the middle. Oh, that's an interception and a half. That really could have saved us, that. It's Cavani, Lukaku. To Cavani, come on! Yes, there we go, Cavani. Get in, I am so glad we never sold you. He's put us 1-0 up in this huge game against Monaco. I was with the ball with Lukaku, you'll see in a second. Had the ball with Lukaku, I was waiting, I timed the pass to perfection. Cavani made his run to perfection and the finish was perfection. 1-0. No. Oh no, straight away. Why does it happen so often? I don't even know who that is. And the worst thing about it, I'm not sure what else I could have done to defend that goal. I'm not sure what else I could have done. We get the lead finally against Monaco and then they do that to us. That is frustrating. That is frustrating. See if I did much wrong here. Right, I tackled the ball there, I went back to him. I feel like I didn't do much wrong. Right, we need another goal. We didn't even hold on. We held on to at least 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Pathetic. Back to Lukaku. Finish it, Lukaku. No. Please tell me that got a deflection. Lukaku did not just miss that. He did not just miss that. He did just miss it. He actually missed it. Lukaku. That goal would have been the most crucial of every single goal you've scored so far. That would have been the most crucial one. Go on. Lukaku. Yes, he's done it. Romelu Lukaku. I don't believe it. We've actually taken the lead again against Monaco. What a tight game this has been. They got the equaliser straight away, and that's why we need to be careful not to concede again. But they got the equaliser straight away, and I thought that was it. They were defending, they were holding on for that point. And Lukaku, this is why we signed Lukaku. He can produce stuff like this. He can get them crucial goals. And hopefully he's going to be the difference in this game. 2-1 up and we need to defend for our lives. This will be the biggest win, you know, for the league's sake anyway, so far. We've done it. We've actually done it. We've won 2-1 against Monaco. First time we beat Monaco in the series so far, thanks to Cavani, Lukaku getting the winner. I am thrilled with that, and that means we've closed the gap to Monaco to 3 points. And considering where that gap was like a few episodes ago, that is fantastic improvement. And just so glad to beat Monaco for the first time. It was not easy. Such a tense game. Wow. We deserve to win it, I'd say, definitely. And you can see by stats we probably deserve to win it. They, you know, you can understand why at 1-0 they were parking to defend the bus. They were parking the bus to get the point, because a point for them they would probably take away from home against us, and it'll still mean they'll be like right at the top of the table, if maybe second or something, and they'll keep the 6-point difference with us. But we did get that winner. Lukaku got a man of the match. Exactly why we bought him. Let's look at the other scores. Hopefully other teams will drop points. Right, so we beat Monaco, obviously. Marseille have dropped points. They got beat 2-0 by Lyon. Lyon dropped points. This is literally the dream end to this episode. Now, let's look at the table. We are up into third. We're only 3 points off the top of the table. 2 points off Marseille. I don't believe that the change. We were 14 points behind the top of the leaders. I'm presuming it was about 3 episodes ago. We were like 14 points behind. Look at that turnaround, guys. I had faith we could do it. And we've done a good job so far, but it's not done yet. We've still got to push for this if we want to win this league. So that is where we're going to leave this episode off. Fantastic way to finish off this episode, and fantastic episode in general. But the next episode, we need to continue exactly that. We've got Real Madrid in the Champions League knockout rounds. Toughest team we've faced easily in the series. Arguably the best team in the world. Defending European champions. So make sure you do not miss that episode. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe, put the notification bell on to be notified when I next upload a video, so you can never miss an episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys when we're about to play Real Madrid. Peace, bye-bye.